Hi, everybody. This is my monthly AMA, or I would like to do this monthly for my Patreons. I have done this in the past, and I thought it was super fun, so I want to continue on. The first question I have is from my lovely Darth. He asks, what do you feel is the next step you need to take to further your career as a streamer? I think the next step I need to take, I'm taking already. I think in the past few months, I really thought about it and wanted my stream to go in a certain direction, and I chose gaming positivity. And the reason why I chose it is because it helped me a lot growing up. You know, growing from a teenager to an adult, I think the gaming community really made an impact on me in different ways, in different positive ways. And I think I want to be a community leader and host a place for people to feel the same. Next question. What do you love most about your stream community as a whole? Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be a streamer for very long, and I didn't know what was going to be in store. All I knew was that there were people who turned on the cameras. All I knew was that people turned on the cameras and played games, and I didn't understand that until I actually streamed and put myself out there. I saw the humanity in people, and I think that's something that I'm always looking for in my day-to-day life. It's something that makes me really happy, being able to connect with people and share moments that are really awesome, full of emotion, good, bad, angry, silly, all of them. And I get to see the kindness in people, and I'm constantly blown away. People just share themselves and share kindness with me, and that's something I can't get anywhere else. Ooh, it's getting a little intense in here. Would you either A, continue to stream, but every time you do, your viewers don't remember you, but you remember them, or B, stop streaming and have your viewers jump into your life at any time, but you don't remember them? Oh, I don't know. That both sounds like a really crappy situation for me, because the thing I love most about streaming is making that person-to-person connection, that heart-to-heart, and having people forget me is kind of heartbreaking, because when I make a connection with someone, I think that it's special, and I think that it's growing a family, and if they don't remember you, it's but at the same time, having people jump into my life when I don't remember them, it's kind of like, I don't think I'd ever meet them because I'm home all the time. Even when I wasn't streaming, I'm a homebody. I think all of my interests are things that happen at home. So I think both would be kind of crappy, but I suppose I would choose A, continue streaming and have people not remember me, because then at least I get the chance of having those connections in my heart already and being able to try and remake those connections. I think I like that answer. All right, next question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I think I've answered that question before, and I'm still gonna choose, I don't want any superpowers because that's a load of responsibilities I don't want. B Wizzle asks, which would you be more prepared for, a zombie apocalypse or a natural disaster apocalypse? So when I saw this question, I was like, okay, so I recently just watched, I think it's called The Day After Tomorrow, and it's essentially a scenario where another ice age hits and it is just not good. There's nothing you can prepare against just Mother Nature super freezing everything. There's just no chance. I think even though going through a zombie apocalypse is one of my fears, I think I would actually chance that instead of Mother Nature because damn, Mother Nature, you scary. Okay, next question. If you could make another you to take care of stuff you don't want to do, what would some of the things be? Um, I don't know. I think if I had another me to do all the stuff I didn't want to do, probably anytime I need to be on the phone. I freaking hate being on the phone because I'm a little deaf. So when I am on the phone, it's harder for me to hear, especially since we know that phone quality, there's static and it's muffled. So I've grown accustomed to looking at people's mouths and it really helps me hear. And of course you can't hear you can't do that when you're on the phone. All right. Next question. If you could use the stream as a platform to change one thing about the world, what would that be? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that question. Okay. So, I think the one thing I would want to change about the world is I think I want to bring the world in a closer community. And I know that's really, really difficult with different religions and different viewpoints of the world. But I think with how our world is now, it's so easy to dehumanize people and it's so easy to paint a world where you're alone. And in that, it creates so many different problems and they're all interconnected. And I don't think any of them can be solved until we start seeing each other as people. And I personally believe that if you believe in people treating other people like they're part of the community, I think that things, the world could be a better place. And the chance to be a community leader as a streamer, I think, is a good way to start the change. I know change doesn't happen in a day or even a year, 2 years. Change happens over a long period of time. It happens slow most of the time. But, with enough people who believe in the same thing, I think it could happen. All right. If you have Superwoman Oh wait, if you have Superman slash Superwoman powers, what would you fix in this world? I don't know if there's anything I would particularly fix physically. Wait. Does this include? Actually, I don't remember all of Superman's powers. Ooh. Um, I think that I know this is gonna make me sound super hippie, but I think I'd try to stop global warming because damn, it's cold in the wintertime and it's super hot in the summertime. It's not comfortable. What's on your mind when you have a really shitty day and can't get out of bed? Well, I when I have really bad days, I think that um I constantly put myself down. I know that I know I haven't made the best decisions in my life all the time, but I'm usually pretty conscious of taking every day as it is and appreciating what I have in the moment. But sometimes, if my mind gets the best of me, sometimes I'll look back and be like, okay, so I made this really, really dumb decision when I was this many years old, and this put me back this many years. And I look at my friends, and they're all, at this point in their life, and why can't I get my life together? And it goes from there. And it's unhealthy, and it doesn't really do me any justice or any favors. It just makes me feel shitty, and it makes me not want to do things. So I try not to think about that. What do you think about getting older? Time goes by, death, people expect things from you, you expect things from yourself. Oh, actually that question tied into the last one. I think my opinion about life is pretty neutral. Is that the right word? Um my opinion of death is tied into life. Um I I really believe that a person has their own path and they have their own lifespan, and someone dying is the end of their journey. And I'm sad that people close to me pass on, but think that I think in a bigger picture. I think in a bigger picture, and I see people's lives as this fluid being. Really, really difficult to explain in a short video, but maybe I'll do a separate video next time explaining why I don't feel life and death is so sad, and I think it's actually quite beautiful. I think the people expecting things from me is something that a lot of people struggle with. You don't want to disappoint people, especially the people you love. You want to be able to make them proud, and you want to be able to stand your own ground and feel like you're worth something. And I think that's something that you have to really think about and work on a daily basis. And if you take it one day at a time, and every day you put your best foot forward, and every day you try to push yourself just a little bit, maybe not physically, maybe emotionally, maybe something that you know you need to work on, I think that's something to be proud of. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I think that concludes my, I think, March AMA. Yay! So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.